Hello guys, hope you all are well. So today in the training session of Tableau Desktop Specialization, we are going to study very important topic, that is what is data source, what are connections and what are sheets. As in my previous video, you have learned about what is joins, what are unions and what are blending. But you have seen that we cannot apply joins and union always. And sometimes we need to use blending too. Therefore, we have left our last video on a very curious question of when to implement which thing. So today, we'll be going to answer all these questions one by one. But before going further, kindly subscribe UNT channel. And if you like the video, kindly mention that in the comment section below. Consider a case where in a city there is a multiple grocery stores of two brands, that is Easyday and More Mega Store. The analysts of these stores have question in their mind like what amount of daily sales do they perform by combining sales of all their stores in that city. They might be having a question, what is the amount of stock each store requires? And the most curious question, that is what amount of sales their rivals have performed. So to answer all these questions, we'll be digging down in the case study. For easy understanding of the store structure, we are considering one of the store, that is Easyday. Easyday have two stores. One is its warehouse substation and the second one is its sales substation. In warehouse substation, they keep their stock directly from factories. In sales substation, they keep the record of sales from all sales stores of the city. Each sales store would save their sales and the data in the form of sheets. And moreover, all sales store would save data in the same format. These sheets would be used as tables. These sales stations would be the databases for all sales stores for storing their tables in it and analyzing their daily sales. And similarly, the warehouse substation would be the database of stocks. Easyday main branch is the server that would analyze and process requests for all under branches. Now, this structure in Tableau is seen as server would called as source, databases would called as connections, and table would called as sheets. There can be multiple data sources connected to Tableau at a time. As seen, a source can have multiple connections. A connection can have multiple sheets too. So, if there can be multiple data sources, then the connection would be similar as given in this picture. There can be multiple data sources where each data source is independent to each other. In form of this structure, it holds. In this picture, it is shown in the form of color shading. As told earlier, a source can have multiple connections. A connection can have multiple sheets. And as seen in the picture, sheets are at the bottom of this hierarchy. Now, using this hierarchy, we would learn that when we need to apply unions, joins, and blending. So kindly listen very carefully. Sheets of single data connections can be combined together using unions. I'm repeating it again, that sheets of single data connections can be combined together using unions, which means it would be adding rows of sheet with each other. Whereas sheet of different connections cannot be combined together using unions. So can't we combine them? Yes, we can combine them using joins. So, sheets of different connections can be combined together using joins. And these type of joins are called as cross-database joins. So, cross-database joins are the joins in which the data can be joined between two different connections. Similarly, sheets of same connection can be combined together using joins. So when the sheets of same database connections are combined together, they are called as basic joins. But sheets and connections of different data sources are not able to join together. So what does it mean? Is there is no possible way to connect two different data sources? No. Two different data sources cannot be joined nor they can be unioned, but they can be compared together by using blending. So now you can see that the double line reflects the blending operation that would work with different data sources. Whereas single line here shows that below any type of a join operation can be performed but within same data sources. I am repeating it again, listen it carefully. Single line here shows that below any type of a join operation can be performed but within same data source. So it means join can be performed within single data source. Further, the dashed green line here shows that below we can apply unions but only in same data connection. So must be highlighting the point that union can be performed only in same data connections. So we can say union are performed only on intra-connections, that is between same connection, and the result of union would always be increasing the number of rows. Whereas join can be called as intra-connections because they are performed between same connections. They can also be called as interconnection too because they can be working with two different connections. Join can also be called as intra-source because in single source they can work over different connections too. But joins have failed to provide inter-source communication, which was done with the help of blending. So now coming back to the case where we have three questions, one for sales, other for stocks, and third for rivals. Now, if we need to check the total sales performed in the city, it means if one store perform 100 amount of sale, second perform 30 amount of sale, and third perform 20 amount of sales. So then for finding total sales, it would be possible by adding all the rows together. But for this operation, each store must be saving data in same format and would also be having same attribute. So at this point, we can perform the task by unions. So your first question answer is union. Now, to check the amount of stock required and if warehouse saves its data in the format that it have two columns, product ID and stock, and sales substation keeps its data in the format with product ID and sales. Then for finding that which product requires the more stock, then what we need to do is we can join these two tables, or we can say we can join these two connections, and we will be getting a resultant table with product ID, sales and stock information. Further, by seeing sales and stock together, one can easily find that the required stock by checking the sales. So join would help here in adding the number of columns. Now, the curious question that was to compare the sales between Easy Day and More, where each of them save their data in different structure. Which method should be used? So, as we have seen, neither we can do here joins, nor we can do here union as they are working on different structures, different connections. So, the answer would be we can not join their data, but we can compare their data. We can compare their sales, and that can be done using blending. So now I think you have understood about what are data sources, data connections and sheets. And you might be knowing now where to implement unions, joins and blending. So as for your conclusion, I'm repeating it again that at data source level, you need to apply blending. At data connection level, joins are preferred and it needs to add columns. At sheet level, union are preferred, and why unions, they will be adding rows. So now, here we have a other example for you, for which you have to solve the case and mention your answers in the comment section. I am explaining you the case. Here we have a RBI bank, that is Reserve Bank of India, under which we have two other banks, that is ICICI Bank, whose structure is private. Listen it carefully. One bank is ICICI Bank, whose structure is private, and the SBI Bank, whose structure is public. Each bank have their two branches. One of them is loan branch and other one is saving branch. So, while seeing this case, you have to solve the following questions. First question, for finding customers that have taken loan and have saving account too in ICICI Bank, which of the method would be used to retrieve the data? So it means using the ICICI Bank, you need to find the customers that have loan branch, account in loan branch also, and that have account in saving branch also. So which method will be preferred to find this data? Then the second question is, for finding the total amount of all saving branches that are under SBI Bank, which method would be used? And moreover, if RBI want to track the loan issued by ICICI Bank versus loan issued by SBI Bank. I'm repeating it again. If RBI wants to check that the loan issued by ICICI Bank versus loan issued by SBI Bank, which method they would be using? Where your ICICI Bank and SBI Bank are working on different structure and architecture. So now you need to think about this case and the answers for it. Kindly write your answers in the comment section below. Implementation of these topics would be done in next video with the answers of this case study too. So now if you like this video, then kindly like and comment on this video, but don't forget to subscribe the UNT channel. Stay connected for further videos. Be safe and take care. Thank you.